Hey everyone, welcome back to The Manager, the podcast where we celebrate the unseen work of women and turn it into a blueprint for leadership, healing, and self-discovery. I'm your host, Aimee Rickabus, author, entrepreneur, mama of 6, and your weekly reminder that you're allowed to lead, build, and rise on your own terms. Today's guest is Jessica Renee, a powerhouse solo mama, serial entrepreneur, and wellness advocate who's redefining what it means to not get lost in motherhood. Jessica is a former permanent makeup artist turned part-time hairstylist, a self-made businesswoman, and an Arbonne rep, helping women feel better, look better, and live better. She's built her business around self-care, confidence, and community, and she's a beautiful example of what it looks like to show up for your own dreams. She's also currently reading The Manager, and today we're going to talk about how the themes in the book are showing up in her life, from the shift in her identity to her new rhythm as a working mom building something she loves. In this episode, we will talk about single motherhood and rediscovering self-worth, creating balance after burnout, and how to dress better, feel better, and live better from the inside out. Let's get into it. Hey, Jessica, let's start with hello.
Hi.
How are you?
So good. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad to have you here today.
Thank you. Your place is beautiful. It feels good to be here.
Oh, yay. Welcome to The Manager. So when was that moment that you realized you were losing yourself in motherhood? That turning point?
I feel like I was on a hamster wheel. It was Groundhog's Day. It was just the same thing over and over and over again. And I was going to work. I was coming home, cooking dinner, putting my daughter to bed, waking up, doing breakfast, going to work. And I was just on and on and on. And my fiance at the time was going to the beach with my daughter and just had this work-life balance, probably because I was handling most of the bills, but I had this work-life balance. And I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I need to break away from this a little bit, reanalyze what's important, and stop living the same life every single day.
Yeah, get off the hamster wheel.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're just super burnt out. There's no way to live like that. You weren't putting your oxygen mask on at all. You had no time for yourself.
No time for myself. Yeah, I was living off of coffee and wine.
Oof.
And just so caught up in building my career.
Yeah.
And trying to provide and trying to live this big life, but I was not pouring into myself at all.
Yeah.
I felt drained.
Mm-hmm.
I felt emotionally disconnected.
Yeah.
I was feeding Gisela one time in her high chair, and nothing bad, but I just was feeding her, and I'm like, I feel nothing right now, and it scared the heck out of me. Because I was just on this rotation.
I think a lot of moms get to that place, especially when their kids are little and you start to feel the mom-bee, you're a mother zombie,
Yes.
You get to that place where you're like, I am numb. There's nothing left. So what was the turning point for you? And you were like, let's put the brakes on it.
Yeah. Well, that scared the heck out of me.
Yeah.
When I was feeding her. And then I used to get gnarly panic attacks. So I kind of circled back into that of oh my gosh, what's going on? I'm burning myself out. I'm not happy. Not that I didn't love my fiance and my daughter, but there was just something missing. And I was going to work, and I worked with amazing women, but they were also doing the same thing. It was go to work, overwork ourselves, not eat, not healthy, go to the bars, drink at night, be hungover in the morning, take your clients, work through it. And I'm like, there has to be more. I know that there's people that live bigger lives, better lives, working less, not trading time for money. So how the heck do I get there? So then I just kind of went on this eye-opening, seeking, where is it, looking for it. And then I finally found it.
How did you find it?
So I started doing personal styling. I'm like, I'm going to cut back my hours at the salon and do personal styling because that's what I love too, is clothes.
Yeah.
But I realized on that journey that it was also just as much trading time for money.
Yeah.
But one of my clients who I styled invited me to a networking event, which was actually an Arbonne event.
Nice.
And so I went there and I'm like, oh, beautiful girls. They are in front of people. What a great networking opportunity for personal styling and hair. And when I met them, they didn't push me for the business. They were just like, come as you are. We welcome you. I went to dinner with them, just had a really good night. And they were talking about all the fun things that they do because they work from their phone. And so I was driving to work the next day and I'm like, God, my cup feels so filled after just being around positive people who are traveling and talking about big ideas.
Yeah.
And not just what they did last night and what they're going to do tonight, but big ideas.
Yes.
And it was almost like God slapped me in the face and was like, hello, this could be an opportunity. And so I just ran with that. And I'm like, I'm always the one that's like, okay, I'll try it. Okay, I'll try it.
I love that.
And when you join a company that is so deep in personal development, it really opens your eyes and really helps you grow. So that was kind of like my intro to the path of personal development and just like taking a step back and reanalyzing your life.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And now you've got a little bit more balance in your life. So now you're
much.
doing like hair 3 days a week and then running your other business on the side, and you're able to bring in the same amount of money, more money. What's it like for you now?
Yeah, it's amazing to not have to rely and be so scared like, oh my gosh, I need more clients. Summer's coming. Like during summer, during January and then April, clients dip because it's just certain times of the year.
Yeah.
So before I'd be like, shoot, scraping for money, because with hair, you can feel like you're rich.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, I'm so abundant. And then all the clients are on vacation and you're like, I have nothing. So this really helped me fill my schedule full for 3 days and then have the other days to tend to my daughter, to tend to my needs, to think about like, oh, I have the whole day off. What do I want to do? What's important to me? Maybe it's going for a walk. Maybe it's meeting friends. But the craziest part has been like, I have 4 days to live my life. And sometimes I just went to lunch with a friend and I'm in Newport Beach, looking at the ocean, eating. I was like, wait, should I be doing something else right now? And it's like, no, just enjoy, you know?
Yeah. So all of a sudden you're finding yourself and you're a free person. You're not on a hamster wheel anymore.
Exactly.
So you had to think your way out of it.
Yes. And really live in each moment of like, this is what I wanted to do. This feels good. Going to the gym, being like, no, I am taking time to do this. And reprioritizing what's important.
Right. Yeah. And putting yourself maybe at the top of your priority list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because you can't give to others if you're completely depleted.
Right.
So it has to be you. And then if you're in a marriage, then your marriage, your children, and then your work.
Right. Yeah. Turning it all on its head, putting this back on the top. Because honestly, if mommy doesn't put on her oxygen mask, right?
Oh, yeah.
You got to do it.
You have to.
You have to.
And we can get stuck in Orange counties, especially.
Yeah.
I'm sure other like metropolitan areas, but get stuck. Like work is so important.
Yeah.
Work. But it's like you can work to be happy, to make time to be happy. Like, work isn't your happiness. Unless, I love what I do. You love what you do.
I do.
But we still need to take time to do other things so that we can be abundant with each other and
absolutely. And not everybody loves what they're doing for work.
Unfortunately.
I'd love to see a world where women are doing the things they love to do.
Oh, yeah. Because then there's magic everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that is my bigger dream, is like if women could all get out of the grind and be able to do, maybe it's a little bit of hair, and maybe it's a little bit of this and then a little bit of that, and it's all of a sudden finding a new rhythm in your life where you have a little more time for yourself, a little more time for the things that you are your priorities, like your kids, your health, your exercising, what you eat, like, because honestly, to eat good food even takes time.
It does. It absolutely does. And then to actually, when you're eating the meal, to enjoy it and be like, look at this beautiful meal I'm eating. This is delicious, because it actually nourishes your body more when you're eating it and enjoying it, instead of just like scarfing something down to move on.
Totally.
You have to slow down.
The hardest thing for me still, if I have time to just sit down and enjoy what I'm eating, even if it's once a day, I'm thrilled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's hard because I feel like you're a multitasker. I'm a multitasker.
Yeah.
And we're eating, we could be doing so many other things. But I think my biggest thing for this year is to just slow down, and everything is intentional. Like even eating a meal.
Nice. I love that. Yeah. I love that. I hope every woman kind of sets an intention for the year. That's another really good little personal trick to do. Mine this year was connecting with my community. I was like, Aimee, you need to build the community around you. Like, you need to spend more time with these women. And that's how everything came about with the podcast.
I love that. It's powerful.
Yeah.
Especially after, we don't want to mention the 2020, but so many people got reclusive.
Oh, yeah.
And so then to create community again, we all need it. We all need people by our side. We all need like smiling faces, resources. You know,
Yes.
it's so important.
Yeah,
community.
because if we're communicating, even if you're just communicating a goal or a vision or a manifestation for yourself and you're around people, they'll help you to do that. If they know what you're trying to do, your tribe will lift you up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not about who you know, but it's about who they know.
Yes.
Too. And you can only do that through community and meeting new people.
Exactly. It's such an important thing that we are getting back to now. And I'm so glad we're getting back to it because women, especially mothers, especially cannot do this alone.
No,
we cannot. It's just not a happy place for us. It's just not something that human female mothers were meant to do. This parenting thing all alone.
100%.
Yeah. And the more community you have around you as a mother, the happier you're going to be. And your kiddos too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because then they'll have the friends.
Yes. You have the friends and you have the support. Because sometimes you're just like, hey, my kid's like eating paper. Is this normal?
They're like, oh yeah, mine too. Don't worry.
It's just a phase.
Yeah. You're good.
You know, you know what I mean? And it's like, I just feel like sometimes you just like having those, especially when you're in the hood, in the motherhood.
Yes.
Like having a community around you can just save your sanity.
Absolutely. And even just to be able to joke about things like, my kid is eating paper. And they're like, yeah, don't worry. They all do it. And you're like, okay, crazy kids, you know, and just make things lighthearted instead of like, is something wrong? Is something wrong? What's wrong?
Right.
All the time. Like, why are they doing that? It's like, yeah. They're kids. Let them eat dirt. Let them eat paper.
Totally. Exactly. And it's so, I mean, it's very much the tribal way that we raise children in circle with other women and other children. And there wasn't this like aloneness that we've created such an isolated culture. And then COVID really brought out the worst of the isolation culture.
Yeah.
You know, it really like almost like shined a big old spotlight on isolation culture.
Yeah. People got stuck in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, bust me out.
Yeah.
I would live on a commune. Honestly, with a bunch of other moms and families, we all meet together for lunch.
Exactly. I know. And I feel like there's a lot of like single moms that feel that way. I always wonder, is it ever going to happen?
Right.
Like who's going to do it? Who's going to do this? Because I remember when one of my yoga teachers had her daughter, she was like, Aimee, let's just go. Let's go raise our kids. Let's get some other single moms. And we'll do this. It's so funny.
Big land and just lean on each other.
Yeah. There was a moment between my marriages where I was like,
I know. And then I kind of like having a man too. You know?
I do. I guess I'm a little traditional that way. So you talk a lot about confidence. What are some tangible ways that moms can bring their confidence back?
Great. Yes. One is definitely taking time for yourself. Yeah. I love what Mel Robbins does, the high five method. So looking at yourself in the mirror and just giving yourself a high five. For me, looking at yourself in the mirror in the beginning sometimes can be challenging because you're like, I have so many other things to do. Like, why am I sitting here? But if you look at yourself in the mirror, say you have a vanity or you're in your bathroom, the lights are on, you're staring at yourself, you're doing your skincare routine, then say nice things about yourself. Like, wow, your eyebrows look so good today. Or like, look at my lashes are so long. Or putting your makeup on and being like, wow, my cheekbones look so great. Or my skin is so shiny today. But just start complimenting yourself and like taking that sacred time to be with you and saying nice things about you.
I love that so much because there's so much against that in our culture. And it's actually in the book. I have the first exercise is the love letter to you. It is. And it's because it's like, if we can't practice self-love, it's really hard to do anything else. If you don't love you, like you're very hard to find success in life.
Oh yeah. Because then other people, if you don't love yourself, you don't leave space for other people to love you.
Yeah.
And I think that we're so in an era where it's like Botox and filler and this and that. And I mean, I promote beauty products.
Yeah.
But so many people are focused on tearing themselves down, like, oh, my dark eyes, my circles under my eyes, my lines on my face. Right. I'm not tan enough, like whatever it may be. So, and then what you speak about comes about.
Yeah.
So if you really just take time to say lovely things to yourself, and you can even bring your children into it. If you're like, I don't have a moment alone, bring your kid in. You say one thing you love, your kid says one thing that they love about themselves.
I love that. We talked about that, and it was like, I have to make sure we talk about this because so many moms say, I don't have time to put on my makeup or put on a cute outfit. Like, my kids won't let me.
Yeah.
And you have the answer.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, your kids can be an excuse or it could be the reason.
Yeah.
So I turned Giselle into my reason. And now it's so fun. She's 4, but we did it when she was 2.
Yeah.
When she was 2, she can't dress herself. So for the younger kids, I would be like, okay, mommy's going to do her makeup and give her like some coconut oil so she could put on her face while I did my makeup and my skincare. And then I'd give her a clean brush that was like just hers so she could pretend to put her makeup on. And then we would go to the closet.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, should I wear this shirt or this shirt?
Yeah.
And then she would help me pick out my outfits. Say it takes an extra 10 minutes to get ready. Just plan that out. Wake up 10 minutes earlier.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then you're living in each moment too with your kid instead of like, you go play this or like, daddy, take care of her so I can hurry up and get ready.
Yeah.
It's like then you're enjoying getting ready again. You're enjoying taking care of yourself.
Yeah. And you're teaching your kid about, about taking time for herself and how to take pride in her appearance.
Yeah, it's important. It is important. And it's not saying that you like have to be like egotistical about how you look or wear the best outfits or buy the most expensive stuff. It's just about loving on yourself. And maybe you just do a little mascara and lip gloss, or maybe you like to do a full face. It's whatever makes you feel beautiful is what you should do, and wear outfits that make you feel beautiful, because then that light shines out to everybody. And when you're shining and you're radiating love and happiness, that's what you receive, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just love that so much because I remember, oh my gosh, there was a time after I had my first child that I was such a hot mess and I had no idea. I had a partner who had the house above us, who was my business partner, and his little girl came down with a hairbrush one day and was like, Aimee, can I brush your hair? Julian was probably about like 6 weeks old. And I was like, I haven't slept. I haven't showered. I'm just like full on like the definition of like the new mom. Yes. He rocked my world so hard. But you can get so lost in it. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even take a shower. Like you've got a newborn baby, you're freaking out. And it's like, finding community, finding time for yourself. Remember that it is important to take care of yourself. Like, I see you, mama. I see you. Like, take care of yourself. Go brush your hair.
Yeah, go brush your hair. You have to. Put on some lipstick and mascara. You'll feel much better.
You'll feel way better. Yeah. Get out of the house. Go take a walk. Put the baby in the stroller. Go for a walk.
Yes.
Yeah. There's just the postpartum depression can be just real. And the hormones that come along with it, when you're in that, it's quite a long window of postpartum.
It is
be 4 or 5 years.
It's intense. So asking for help too.
Yeah.
Like tell your person what you need.
Yeah.
And then also too, which is really nice, is if you go out on a walk, sometimes you can feel like so stuck or you're like, I don't know how to talk to other people, even though you crave that and you need that and you just want to be seen. So what I think is really nice is when someone walks by, just compliment something. I love your shoes. Yeah. Or like, oh, your shirt's really nice. Or have a great day. Like just nice things like that where you're talking to others, because when you're giving a compliment or you're saying something positive, it's going to come back at you and that's going to start building up your confidence and your love box.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe you'll spark a conversation. Maybe you'll make a new friend. Yeah. And that's what you really need. Like when you're a new mom, it's all about like making mom friends at that time. Because if you don't already have friends with kids, you're going to be in the isolation bubble again.
Yes.
And it's like, go join a class for little kids. Go get in Brooke's music class.
Yes.
You can go make some mommy friends.
You
have to, or you're going to be all alone, and then sad.
And sad.
And nope, you don't need to be sad. Like, go get happy. Go make some friends. Yeah, get outside. It's so easy to fall into it. And like you wrote, complacency is death. People are afraid to leave. Good for great. Can you unpack that for us?
Yes. I feel like so many of us, when you're really asked, like, how do you like your job? Are you happy? Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. But if you really think, like, is it good? Like, are you really happy? If you keep doing this until you're 70 and then you look back, would you be like, I lived a really good life? Or did you just get by?
Right.
And sometimes you need a little shake up, because it's crazy. Our minds will actually choose a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven.
Wow.
So when we're so when we're so used to doing the same thing over and over again, you might not even enjoy it. You're just like, yeah, it's great. I love it. This is what I do. But if you really think about it, like, are you enjoying? Are you living for the weekends? Do you have the Sunday scaries? where you just dread having to go.
Right? I know.
You're sick all the time to just try not to go to work.
Did you realize that Monday morning is the time when most people have heart attacks and die?
Isn't that crazy?
Monday mornings. It's like they hate their job so much.
And you manifest sickness inside of you, and then you stop doing things that you love. You stop taking care of yourself because you're just ill at the fact, even if you don't even know it, even if it's like subconscious and it's really small, you still can negatively affect your body because your mind knows that you're doing stuff that's not happy. So even if you're like, yeah, it's fine, I like it, it doesn't suck, it's okay, right? It's whatever, it's no big deal. I'll eat my eggs this way, even though I don't love it, When you break away from that, you're like, what would I dream again? What would I like to do? What would make me so happy? What can you do every day for free? And then figure out how to turn that into a career.
Right.
We're getting back to what I love is we're getting back to the 20s where entrepreneurship is so popular. Like you can turn anything that you love into a business.
Yes.
So do it.
Yeah. Like anything you love passionately, you really can turn into a business.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because of the internet, because we have the technology tools that we have really opened it up. I've never seen a better time for entrepreneurship than now. Yeah.
And it's never about the product. It's never about having the best product. It's never about being with the right, perfect business. It's energy. Yeah. Energy is going to attract you. You could be with $1 billion business and have no energy towards it, and no one's going to be attracted to you. You could be with the penny saver and have so much energy, and people are going to be like, I don't even know what the penny saver is, but I want to buy it,
Right?
It's actually not even necessary. But
yeah, exactly.
The energy behind it.
Yeah. No, you're right. Enthusiasm. I always said that that's one of my superpowers.
Yes.
Because what I lack in knowledge of something, I usually make up for in enthusiasm. When I get into something, I'm like, I'll learn it. I'm excited about it. I'll figure it out.
It wins every time.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm wins every time.
Yes.
But you have to actually be enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
So find something you're passionate about.
Exactly. Yeah. And I really hope people read The Manager and take the time, invest the time in themselves to figure out what they're really passionate about. Like, who am I? What do I like? And what am I passionate about? Like, what could actually drive me into a place of success in my life? Because until you take the time to figure out who you are and what you like, you won't know.
Yeah.
You're not going to know.
This book is a great way to dive in and to really take time to analyze your life and think about what it is that you want, and what maybe when you kind of dole down your dreams and your goals and your hopes and you're like, this is just my life now. Yeah. So I think it's a fantastic book.
Because so many women are just surviving out there right now.
Oh,
When I do my podcast, when I wrote the book, I'm thinking of, there are specific people that I have in mind that that are struggling so hard, that are single moms, that are working really yucky jobs for very little money, that, I want to inspire, get off the bench.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's figure it out. Let's get creative. There has to be a side hustle for you.
There is, for sure. There's absolutely. You just got to get hungry.
Yeah, you got to get hungry. Yeah. And you got to love yourself enough to know that you deserve more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need to stand for that. You don't need to stand for the bad job, the bad relationship, or even just the mediocre.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody deserves great.
Yeah. At some point in your life, you have to say enough to the things that really aren't serving you, to the things that really aren't good enough for you.
Yeah. And I think the best way with your book also, and then each day, just looking at your day and being like, actually, this doesn't serve me. This doesn't bring me joy. Right. I'm not going to do that. Maybe it's cleaning your house. Yeah. I refuse. I will not clean my house. I pick up, but I will not deep clean my house.
So just
hire somebody.
Yeah.
That's her job. Yeah. That's job security for her.
Oh, for sure.
That pulls my soul out.
Oh,
I'm not scrubbing toilets or showers or floors.
No, not me either.
So, bye-bye.
No. And I have a woman who's very grateful for that job.
100%, as do I.
Yeah.
And for 1 hour of my work, pays for 1 hour of her work.
Yes.
So I would rather do 1 hour of what I love.
Yes.
And then pay her to do 1 hour of what's feeding her.
That's delegating. That's delegating.
Yes.
So we break down our to-do lists, and then we figure out what can we automate, what can we delegate, and what can we cut? Because sometimes we're doing things that we don't love and don't need to be doing.
And women can be like, I'm so busy.
Yeah.
But okay, what are you busy with?
Right.
What does your schedule really look like?
Yeah.
Are you actually that busy, or are you just doing busy work that's totally not even important?
Right. Totally. And then there's all of the screen time too. You know, are you scrolling on social media when you could be reading a book?
Yeah.
Or could you get a different app on your phone? I love this app that I have, this Smarty Me app. And it's like, I actually really love it because instead of getting on Insta, I'll go on Smarty Me and just do a quick like mini course. It's micro learning courses. And I just feel like, oh, when I get done, I'm like, I learned something. I'm taking a course on communication right now and public speaking because that's what I'm doing right now, right?
I love
How
that.
can I get better at it? I'm going to take a class on it. I'm taking a micro learning class on it so that I can get better at it. But you can learn all kinds of things. You could get up a language app and just do a little Duolingo. But there's so many ways that technology can be serving us instead of us serving it. And social media is very much us serving social media.
Yes.
I don't feel like social media is really serving us.
I think it's much more important to create before you consume.
Yes.
So create for other people.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you could turn social media into a job. If you like social media so much.
Oh, heck yeah.
Turn it into a job.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Make money from your phone.
Absolutely.
No
yeah.
TV.
Yes.
Or I like watching documentaries.
Yeah.
Something to learn.
Yes.
Like, there's so much to learn. And you don't know what you don't know.
Oh, man, there's so much to learn still.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, and there's so many better ways to use your time. So, because time is really the real currency. That's in the book too. That's a chapter of the book. Because we're so limited at the very end of everything. It's from birth to death, and that's what we get. And like, this is it. And there's no negotiating. You can't buy more.
No.
So you need to value yourself and you need to value your time and, you know, figure it out. Start loving yourself. And when you love yourself, love your time.
Yes.
And manage that time. Be the manager of your time. Yeah.
We all have the same 24 hours.
Exactly.
If they can do it, if we can do it, they can do it.
That's right. Totally. Yeah. Jeff Bezos has 24 hours in a day, just like you.
Yes.
He sure does.
Yes. And I saw one, or I heard a podcast where he breaks his 24 hours into pretend 24 hours. So from the morning till 5 is one, and then from 5 to 10 is another. So like, what can you do in those pretend 24 hours, but breaking it into smaller chunks?
I love that. Yeah, we call that time blocking in sales.
Time blocking is great.
We do the same thing in sales. We'll break it into time blocks. But I love that. And I think we can actually use tools like ChatGPT. If we're really looking at doing time management in our lives, we can tell it what we're doing and see if it can suggest better ways for us to be managing our time.
Amazing tool.
Yeah.
I love ChatGPT.
I know you do.
He's my bestie. Not in a creepy, I ask him like friendly things, but for business and to help organize your thoughts.
Yeah.
Create content.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Amazing. Such a game changer for business owners. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even like it'll create flyers for me. I'm having a facial party at my house. This is the day. This is the time. Can you create a Canva flyer? Boom.
That's amazing.
Canva flyer.
And you just think of how much time you saved.
Oh, yeah.
An hour?
It's a VA.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
easily an hour.
Yeah, easily an hour. You know, and that was the same for me when I realized I could use this, and instead of wasting 8 hours putting together, a plan, I would be getting ready for a meeting and trying to put together a presentation. 8 hours I took to put together this lovely presentation. It was lovely, but then the next day I realized, I'm going to try this AI thing. Let's see if it can do it. It does it in like a matter of seconds, and it does it better than I did it in 8 hours. Yeah. And I was like, whoa, mama, like I've got little kids at home at this time. This was about a year and a half ago when I realized, hey, girl, you're missing out on this. My baby was a year old, and it's like, I'd rather spend 8 hours with him.
100%.
I'd much rather spend 8 hours with him than be writing a proposal for 8 hours. So it's, using the tools around you to manage your time better too.
And it's not, a lot of people think like, oh, AI is going to take over. AI is thinking for people. It's not thinking for you. No. You're the one that has your creative ideas. You're the one that's feeding it the information. It's just organizing your thoughts better.
Totally. It's like having a lovely personal assistant that's highly capable.
Yes.
It's the best.
And the banter back and forth. And
yes.
Like, wait, change this a little bit. And then also, even though it creates something for you, you can change the context so it sounds more like your voice.
Absolutely.
It's not like copy and paste.
No, exactly. And I don't use that word. Use this one instead.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. You know, let's change this. Let's change that. That's not right. You just made that straight up. Sometimes it does. So you do definitely have to proof everything it gives you, but it's not always right.
It's not.
But it does help. You know, it does help. It is quite the tool for women who are running their small businesses, their side hustles. Everyone should use it. Yeah, it's just amazing. And Jessica, thank you so much for being here today and for sharing your heart and health and your hope. Your journey is proof that burnout doesn't have to be the end. It can be the beginning of something beautiful when you choose yourself again. And I love that you're reading The Manager. It's so special to sit down with women who are living the message of the book in real time. You're redefining what modern motherhood, leadership, and self-worth can look like. To everyone listening, let Jessica's story remind you, you don't need permission to take care of yourself, to chase your dreams, or to live the life on your own terms. If you haven't already, grab a copy of The Manager on Amazon and join our movement of women turning everyday labor into extraordinary leadership. Until next time, keep managing her and keep managing you.